It can be devastating to assume that God is on our side. I do this in my own interpersonal conflicts. Anybody does it. We assume the best about our own motives and the best about ourselves. Nations behave this way. They assume the rightness of their own cause. Leaders use scriptural rhetoric. They use the language of God and his purposes to endorse nationalistic agendas.
A great book that I read when I was doing my research was by Mark Noll, and it was called The Civil War as a Theological Dispute. The story of the book was that in advance of the Civil War, both sides, North and South, pro-slavery and anti-slavery, went to the Bible for support for their political position or their objection to the position of the other side.
Religions have always used the God thing to get people to go along with all the killing that they do. And God's on our side. It's like, really?
The world is a confusing mix of good and evil, beauty and ugliness. Human courage and nobility stand alongside human cruelty and debauchery. It's what the Bible calls the wheat and the weeds. Sometimes people ask, is God on our side? Will Christians always win or be blessed? Abraham Lincoln struggled with this question in his second inaugural address given on March 4, 1865. He said neither party expected for the war the magnitude or the duration which it has already attained. Both read the same Bible and pray to the same God, and each invokes his aid against the other. The prayers of both could not be answered. That of neither has been answered fully. The Almighty has his own purposes. Shall we discern therein any departure from those divine attributes which the believers in the living God always ascribe to him? So shall it be said that the judgments of the Lord are true and righteous altogether. Lincoln's address is one of the finest examples of political theology on record. He certainly understood biblical theology. God indeed works his purposes with both the wheat and the weeds. Christians will not always win or be blessed. Life will not always seem fair. But the question for us is not, is God on our side, but are we on God's side?